It's B96, Mogan Carla Mornings, and METTE. Welcome.
Yo,
Welcome
you really
to Chicago.
Pronounced that so well. Thank you so much.
I've been practicing it.
I appreciate you.
No,
Can I
he's
be
not
honest?
lying. We were practicing because we really wanted to get it right. I always think it's so rude when people don't get people's names right.
You know what? It's all about learning experience, isn't it? It's a coming of age. So
You got it.
here we go.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be here. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Well, we're so excited that you just performed, right?
I just performed.
How was it? You have fun? Is
It was
is it
electric.
the best ever?
It was amazing. It was like the Pony Club is in the building. And let me tell you,
Yeah.
Chapel's fans are just like frothing for today, and it's amazing to be on that stage warming up for her and Meg the Stallion. And it's just like, wow, I can't believe I'm in that like queendom. It's amazing.
Oh, there's so much like Pink Pony Girl energy. Were you able to kind of feel that? Like, do you feel good when you're amongst a sea of women that are going for empowerment?
Yeah, like folks who are about love and about supporting each other and are about fun. You're my people. We can go to brunch and split the French toast.
I like that. How wild is it that you're here at Lollapalooza? Do you think that you 10 years ago would believe that?
Honestly, no. So in 2012, I had a ticket to come to Lollapalooza.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But I couldn't get time off from my Macy's job. So I tried to sell it on like Craigslist or something, and I got scammed. So I sent the tickets and the money never came.
Oh.
And yeah, I put my faith in like the wrong person. I hope they had a good time. But the thing is this, the gag is this, darling. I got to be here today.
Yeah.
My first time in Chicago, first time at Lollapalooza, first time having my parents see me in this capacity with dancers.
Wow.
So the journey is beautiful, and like anything that like set me back, I'm just taking stock of it as like a little piece of the puzzle.
Yeah.
I think every part of your life really leads you to where you are now.
100%.
And I think you should be so absolutely proud of yourself, because I know that you start off as a dancer, and so you really start evolving into just a full, not that you're not a full artist when you're a dancer, but so many more elements of that.
Yeah, it's about flexing like all the other sides of me. Like I'm a singer, I'm a songwriter, I'm a dancer. Like overarchingly, I just want to be a performer who like is able to connect people to each other, like in a real way, IRL, out in the wild. You know, no AI. It's like there's something very tangible about that.
The real metaverse.
The real metaverse.
real metaverse.
Thank you. Yes.
And I feel like maybe this sounds cheesy, but do you feel like in some way like you were put on this planet to entertain? I mean, looking into what you've done, dancing, you've been in movies,
Yeah.
the Barbie movie, and Cats. Like those are not like small, tiny things. These are huge. And then you opened for Taylor Swift. Like, how was that experience?
Thank you. I mean, just hearing you say all those things, I feel like I do feel this sense of I'm doing what I was put on this earth to do.
You belong to it.
I belong to do it, but I do it out of service to the greater good of people, which is like performance spaces and going and seeing stories lived out, whether it be dance-wise or the theater or at the rock show, whatever it is. When we are aligned and we love something, people come together and it's a beautiful moment. And so that's why we build these stadiums for sports teams and for performances. Is because
And for Taylor Swift.
And for Taylor.
Yeah.
Because it's about us coming together. There's so much divisiveness in the world right now, but when we all have like our favorite band, we can forget about that and realize like we're really connected. We're a part of one species.
We can all agree when good music's good music.
Yeah, good music.
We
is
can't
good music.
agree.
And maybe music can be a little bit subjective, but objectively, to me, it's always very impressive when there's somebody who really chases after what they want. I'm a dad of a 6-month-old baby girl.
Congratulations.
And I want nothing more than for her to figure out what she wants to do and what she wants to be in this world. And you're a great shining example of that.
Thank you.
So just want to throw that out there because you do just so many different things.
Thank you.
You know, and that's gold.
I'm really grateful. My dad was here today, and I heard that he had an emotional moment watching my set. And I remember when I was a little girl, his message to me was like, find your passion and just cling to it.
Yeah.
Because so many times in life we're going to be challenged, and it's going to take us away from the things and the people that we love.
Well, I can only imagine that when he sees you on stage, like, you're his little girl and you are a part of him. So when he sees you succeed, he sees himself, maybe even a younger version of himself succeeding too. And it's like a really full circle moment, I think, for parents to see you shine like that.
Yeah,
so that's really
and
beautiful.
it's a coming of age story, which is also the name of my next EP, and those are the themes that I talk about in it. So I'm grateful for that opportunity to have them come through.
Do you have a moment, I guess, when you were coming of age where maybe you didn't see eye to eye with your parents, and now that you're in I guess a different moment in your life, you can think, oh my gosh, I was a dumb little girl for a second?
Listen, I was in a kind of strict household, but my parents grew up in the army, like, you know, in the 50s and 60s. Their parents were in the army, so like times were different.
Yeah.
So any kind of like thwarting of my like carefree energy.
Oh, these shorts, they would have been like,
Oh, listen, my mom even today was like, there are men in the audience. I'm like, I know, and I'm gonna use this body in order to, you know, gain some followers.
It's okay. There's no shame.
No, it's about like living large. And I think my parents came from a time where people were really afraid to be themselves. I think we live in an era now where folks are like, they're accessing their own freedom and authenticity in a way that's beautiful. And I'm grateful I was born in this age for that.
Can I ask you, of all these different things that you've done to this point that have gotten you here, what's your favorite? You've done acting. Of course, the dancing, I think, is kind of your roots.
Oh, I love dancing, yeah.
But is there something that stands out as like your absolute favorite part of entertaining?
It's my music, and when I'm on stage with
Yeah.
my music, with my dancers.
Yeah.
It's when everything combines. Acting, because we love some high drama when we're out there, so I can access that. There's dancing. You know, we do intend to put on a show, and we intend to sweat and show some effort. Because people come, they pay money, they pay good money to come and see you perform, and so you got to show up.
When you're creating new music, do you create it with the thought of choreography in mind? Like, do you create it and you're like, oh, I can dance to this?
It's funny, my body tells me first if it's a good beat. I like don't have to think about it. My body just starts moving to the beat. Yeah, like my producer Zone in LA, like we're making so many amazing records right now, and he'll just play like some drums, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I like that. But I'll know I like it because my body just starts moving.
Yeah, it tells you what you like.
Yeah, it does.
And I feel like it's like that with everything. Your body responds first.
The body responds. Trust the gut, you know?
Can I ask you, how, as someone who has been a dancer, how does that impact your relationship with your like backup dancers?
Oh my gosh, and I tell this to my team. My dancers are an integral part of my show. Dancers don't have the same opportunities to capitalize off of a moment the way that I do.
Right.
You know, but their presence.
You understand where they are now because
exactly.
you've been there.
Their presence is essential, and it's so felt and seen by me because I experienced it. I was a dancer, backup dancer for 6 years, so I know what they go through, how they put their bodies on the line, and I hope that like one day I'll be able to like even treat them in a way that I can't even conceive of now.
Yeah.
I love them so much.
That's great.
And I think that's the best way to evolve. Everything is something that you can't even imagine now until you're there at the moment. Like here at Lollapalooza.
Yep.
Let's go, full circle.
We're so happy that you were here. We hope you had an amazing time. Thank you so much for talking to us.
This is a great conversation. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.